As ex-President Jimmy Carter's wife. And here are the headlines. Police turned down 100 speakers' home. Ex-President Jimmy Carter's wife, Rosalynn, dies, aged 96. Rema becomes first African artist to receive Spotify's Billion Club Plaque. And now the news in full. About one-third of those who applied to join 41 of the 547,774 applicants were dropped for failure to meet conditions such as age, inappropriate credentials, and inadequate physical fitness. The nation's commercial capital, Lagos, Southeast states, and oil-rich Bayelsa, the smallest state, failed to show interest in the police job. To the disappointment of Chairman of PSC, former Inspector General of Police Solomon Arasi Ani urged Southeast youths to change their indifference to police work, adding that embracing anti-government criminal gangs will not lead them anywhere. He urged them to be concerned about what will be the fate of the region in future, warning that no development can thrive in terror-ravaged communities. Araze said the commission will ensure that the recruitment is strictly based on defined criteria of merit and justice. The nomination of 22 justices for Supreme Court appointment is raising the dust in the judiciary. This is because some senior serving and retired justices are at daggers drawn over the list released by the Federal Judicial Service Commission, FJSC, last Thursday. A senior justice told newsmen that President Bola Tinubu may be heading towards direct confrontation with a wider section of senior members of the Nigerian bench, saying that never in the history of Nigeria has appointment of Supreme Court justices been this politicized. Another justice said the case of North Central Zone, where the son of a former Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, was slated as a priority, while a senior jurist with over 15 years experience in the Court of Appeal is placed as reserve, is controversial. The gist of the ongoing process is that the South-South slot, where the person adjudged as the very best, is reserved. Sources said during the processing phase, the justice placed as priority was not shortlisted among the armed Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Edison Ehi, in Port Harcourt. The reports that Ehi, who was the leader of the State House of Assembly, had announced himself as the Speaker in the wake of the crisis that rocked the state legislature. Details of the attack on Ehi's residence are sketchy, as it could not be ascertained if any damage or casualty was recorded during the invasion. It was, however, gathered that his security details for the attack suspected to be an assassination attempt. When contacted, the spokesperson for the State Police Command, Grace Irige Koko, said she was yet to get the report. She had yet to do so as of the time of filing this report on Monday morning. Meanwhile, a state unit in the state, with an unidentifiable others, it warned that the senior police officers be held responsible should anything happen to the new speaker and his household. It assured the public that footage of the act as captured by CCTV camera will be made public for confirmation and record purposes. On the sports scene, South Korea traveled to China on Tuesday for 2026 World Cup qualifying, with Son Heung-min warning his. The clash in Shenzhen, just over the border from Hong Kong, is the peak of the second round of games in the second phase of qualifying for the World Cup in North America. South Korea trashed Singapore 5-0 on Thursday to begin their qualifying campaign, with skipper and Tottenham Hotspur forward Son scoring a screamer from outside the box. The Koreans are top of Group C in the early standings with China, who scored 16 minutes from time for a 2-1 win in Thailand. More than 40,000 will pack out the Shenzhen Universiade Sports Center stadium for the game. And on the international scene, former U.S. First Lady Rosalynn Carter, the wife of ex-President Jimmy Carter, has died at the age of 96. The Carter Center confirmed in a statement that she died peacefully with her family by her side. On Friday, it was reported that she had entered a hospice care home in the state of Georgia and was spending time with her 99-year-old husband, who has been in hospice care since February. Ms. Carter was diagnosed with dementia in May. The longest married first couple marked their 77th wedding anniversary in July. Mrs. Carter was born Eleanor Rosalynn Smith on 18 August 1927. She married Jimmy Carter on 7 July 1946 and they had 4 children. She will be surely missed, not only by the family but by the many people who have better mental health care and access to resources for caregiving today. She is also survived by 11 grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren after losing a grandson in 2015. And now the entertainment news. In a momentous occasion at the iconic O2 Arena, Nigeria Afrobeat sensation Rema was honored by Spotify for his phenomenal achievement. His hit track Calm Down, featuring Selena Gomez, reaching an astonishing 1 billion streams on the music streaming platform. The event took place at the O2 Arena, which has a staggering 20,000 person capacity, a fitting venue for celebrating the global success of Rema's music. Headlined by Rema himself, the concert was a testament to the artist's talent and the massive impact his work has had on the music industry in Africa and beyond. The concert not only showcased Rema's exceptional achievements, but also solidified his status as a trailblazer in the international music scene. Rema's Calm Down has become a global anthem, resonating with audiences across diverse cultures and regions. The song's blend of infectious beats, soulful lyrics, and Rema's distinctive voice has captivated listeners since its release. The 1 billion streams milestone on Spotify is a clear indication of the track's widespread popularity and enduring appeal. Spotify representative presented Rema with a commemorative plaque, recognizing his exceptional accomplishment as the first ever African artist to receive Spotify's Billion Club plaque, while serving as a token of appreciation for his contribution to the global music landscape. And with that, we end the news today.